Aquarius, welcome back. If you're returning, this is Crow Indigo Intuitive Tarot, and this is your March monthly read for Aquarius, placement Sun, Moon, or Rising. And it's a general reading, so if it's not resonating, it's just not your energy that I've got going on here. Let's see what we have. We're not going to do a set of questions like we standardly do. What we will do this month is ask Spirit to give us one card as an overlying theme for the month, what you'll be dealing with, what you'll be addressing, what you'll be experiencing, sort of the goals that you'll be working on. That's more than one card, so I'm going to put those back. We're using the Dreams of Gaia Tarot to pull our one theme card. Then we'll do a couple of clarifying cards from the Starman Tarot and a handful of clarifiers from the Modern Witch Tarot as well. Someone else got this one too. I don't remember now who it was, but it's the Nine of Air. See the card? Nine of Air. I'm going to read to you the keywords and key themes for this card. Get into your reading now and see what we have for you. Nine of Air, self-awareness, universal consciousness, understanding, insight, vision, imagination, fantasy, creativity. Key phrases: open to possibility, possibilities are infinite. Know thyself and know the universe. What dwells within you dwells within nature. Belief creates. All that exists was first imagined. Fantasy is the birthplace of reality. You were born to create. Imagine your fears away. So can you do that? Can you use the power, the great power of your imagination to free yourself from fear? It's quite an invitation for the month of March for you. What if we look within and discover that within the realms of our mind, we create new worlds and realities with our belief? We choose to believe in something, and a new world that mirrors and that belief is born. We stop believing in something, and that world either evolves with our beliefs or ceases to be completely. Universes overlap, are born and die, forever bound to the life and beliefs of the God mind that created them. What if billions of lives were dependent upon our belief in their existence? Would it not be wise to believe with understanding and knowledge? Would that not create a universe that is a little more constant and conducive to life? There is great power in your mind, and the mind's true potential has not yet even begun to be understood. All we do know is that the only limit to the mind and what it can do is one that we, the individuals, place upon it. We are only limited by our imagination, or lack of it, by looking within, learning and understanding the mind and the complex manner in which it controls our lives and how it has taken our life experience and use them to influence all we do and all that we are. We can choose to unlearn some beliefs, change our thinking, embrace new ideas. So, are you ready for that? Are you ready to evaluate your thinking, your belief system? Are you ready to consider that your perspective might need to be shifted in some way? Let's look, Aquarius. We're going to have a couple of clarifying cards for Aquarius for March now from the Starman Tarot. And I'll read you the catchphrases for each card and a little bit of information about each one. Couple cards for Aquarius, please. 2 cards for Aquarius. Quiet. Couple cards for Aquarius, please. Oh, that's way too many cards. 3, We did have one fall out by itself, though. The Sacred Clown in reverse. Just had that on another reading. The one I just did, I think. Capricorn. Maybe you have some overlap with Capricorn in your chart. Sacred Clown in reverse is asking where you're holding yourself back. Where are you not taking the step into the new? It's sort of a fool equivalent in this deck. You have also the Empress in reverse. Where are you holding yourself back from taking that new opportunity, stepping forward into your life in a new path? Where are you keeping yourself reserved and not letting yourself create, not allowing yourself to be a channel for creation? Let's look at the Sacred Clown first. I laugh at the game of life is the catchphrase. In reverse, you're feeling restrained, acting rashly, upsetting others possibly. Stay back, seek to unblock yourself from the changes you face. You're feeling trapped by the burden of responsibilities and the past. There is a danger of acting rashly with little regard for other people's suffering. While it is appropriate to follow the heart and the true calling, it's immature to run away from your obligations, your responsibilities. Unfinished business will follow you around, so take stock despite any impatience and longing for adventure. The power to act rather than react. Settle your accounts, research options, and present your position so that it has some chance of being understood. So think about how if you're wanting to move forward, but you're feeling thwarted, you're feeling weighed down, you're advised to settle your accounts, do what needs doing, get it done, and then try not to hurt too many people in the process, but follow your dream. The Empress. I fully embrace life's rich fecundity. It is in reverse here. The abundance and ease that the upright Empress delivers has evaporated as you sink into murky, muddy challenges. The more you resist, the deeper you get. You must find healthy ways to replenish yourself and connect to your own natural source of creativity and personal development. A needy mother or maternal figure may be depleting your own energy sources, so establishing personal boundaries is vital. This phase too shall pass. You may need to disconnect yourself from your surroundings to some extent to try to balance things out again, because you're feeling very mired, and that could have a lot to do with you caretaking others, feeling a sense of responsibility to process others' emotional experiences for them. That's not good for you. It's not good for them, really, even though they may think it is. You're reminded that life is full of phases and that this will pass. Certainly will pass. So, let's see. We have some more clarifying cards for you, Aquarius. You're ready to use your imagination and envision yourself into a whole new experience. You're carrying a lot of burdens. You could be responsible for other people right now. You really want to play. You want to have fun. You want to go out there and be wild and crazy and live your dreams, but you're weighed down. And there is a tendency, or temptation, I guess I should say, that's a better word, a temptation to run away from it all, to not deal with it, to leave it behind, but you can't do that. You're in desperate need of some rest. You're not making space for yourself to rejuvenate and recover. There's someone in your sphere, however, who does care deeply about your well-being. Try to focus maybe on how wonderful it is to be supported in that way, especially when you're feeling like you have a lot of burdens and a lot of things to carry. One more card for Aquarius. I see someone here who really wants to make time and space to evolve, but there's a lot of day-to-day responsibility on you, There are a lot of things you need to take care of, people you need to take care of. There are some people expecting you to take care of them when they really ought to be able to do for themselves, but you care about them and you don't want to leave them without. You may need to speak to somebody, a professional, an expert who can help you. I almost feel like there may be an aging parent here who needs some help, and you're the person doing the helping right now, but you can't be the only resource for this person anymore. You need to work with others to try to get some help for this person, because it's too much of a burden to be on you and only you. And the Page of Pentacles tells me that you are deeply ambitious. You do have dreams and desires. There are things you want to explore, personal evolution that you really want to devote yourself to, and you can't right now because there are demands on your time and attention. So I think that's a challenging month for you, but I do feel like these issues wouldn't be raised to you if there were no resolution. So I do feel like somewhere in this reading there is guidance from Spirit for you about how to extricate yourself, how to move forward, and it might be just finding others to help you. 2 fell out. I just want 1. We're going to finish off with a Shamanic Oracle, Shamanic Healing Oracle card for you. Let's see what we have. Number 20, Healing Energy. Let's see what the book says for you here. Number 20, Healing Energy. Drawing this card guides you to work with energy on a healing level. Take a class, go and receive a Reiki healing, or just sit in meditation and concentrate on mindfulness. With the healing energy of divine love, you do not have to know how to do anything. Just sit quietly, set your intention, and let Creator's love fill you up. When you are living in a vibration of healing, you not only affect yourself, but those around you. Others then can connect with your energy, and their vibration can rise as a result. There is no force to this. This is basically how energy works. Your vibrational change will affect change in the ones you are close to. Alternately, this card signifies healing is taking place within a relationship. So, for yourself, just finding a few moments every day, a few minutes in the morning or at night before bed, to just sit and be, and focus on rising, focus on your energy becoming more positive. And as you're giving out this positive energy, those around you will start to feel it, and they will also start to raise their vibration to be in a more positive space. There is so much healing in that. You can't move someone who doesn't want to be moved. I will say that. So don't feel like if you just try hard enough that you'll get them to a positive place if they've spent their entire life being negative. That I won't say that doesn't happen. It could, I suppose, but it's a very rare occasion. Take care of yourself, though, because your experience and how your energy is affected by your environment has so much to do with your perception. And if you're able to see a path forward, if you're able to see for yourself a less burdened existence, a place where the boundaries between you and others are more clear, that can make a world of difference for you in raising your own vibration. So I'm going to leave it there for now. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. It's always an honor to read for you. I hope you have a fantastic March, and I hope we see you next month. Thanks for supporting the channel. It really means a lot to me. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. Be well. Blessings.